Happy Thursday, everyone. I am Kylene with Rise and Shine Yoga and MeHeart.biz. I am here to talk about gratitude. So I'm really excited to be with you today. And we're going to talk a little bit about friendships and relationships and how important they can be for us in our life as we move forward. And really, it's like another tool that we have access to that does us so much good. And so we'll chat a little bit about that here today. But today I am thankful that we are home safe and sound. So in Missouri here we have a little bit of a wintry mix happening. So our son was home from school. He has to do a packet instead of actually going to school. They have work that they do at home. So then if they turn it in, they don't get counted as absent for today. But keeps people off the roads and it keeps less makeup snow days at the end of the year. So it's pretty good. And Lewis did really good today. He stayed focused and he got it done already. So that was awesome. Yeah, so I'm thankful that we are home. It is like sleeting and I guess it was pouring rain and then it turned to sleet and then it's supposed to snow, they say. So yeah, just stay home if you can, if you're in this area, and be safe. Looks like Kathy's here. Hello. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thanks for joining today. Yeah, so we're doing well here, staying busy and just trying to stay off the roads if we can. We went out this morning for a quick breakfast. Aaron and I do our Thursday morning breakfast meeting, and we brought Lewis along with us this morning. We covered a few things, but it was really nice. It was really special. I'm going to share a story that happened when we were there, which I think is really cool. It's really fitting for Thankful Thursday. So we were sitting there enjoying our breakfast, and an older gentleman came up to the table and just gave Aaron and I a nice compliment and said, you're raising a really fine young man, and as he was referring to Lewis. So it was really cool. I guess Lewis held the door for him, and he was just really impressed of Lewis's manners. So proud mom moment there. And he gave us this little quilt. It was like, I guess, I don't know. It's just like an inch by inch little quilt, and it had a little piece of paper clipped to it, and it said, I wish I had it with me, but Lewis took it to do something special with it. But basically, it was a reminder. It was religious based, but it was a token of like a reminder of gratitude. So when you feel it in your pocket, like, we've talked about those things before. Like I keep my gratitude stone in my pocket, and when I notice it's there, it prompts me to start appreciating all the amazing things that are around me and in my life. And the same thing goes for this friendship quilt. And so it was just really special and really fitting for Thankful Thursday. So I wanted to share that cool story with us. And Lewis was really touched by it. He was trying not to smile too much, but he finally let it out. And then when we got home, it really hit him emotionally. He really felt this connection, and I was really proud of him for expressing how he was feeling. So he wants to do something special with it. But anyway, it's just a cool story that happened to us this morning, and it just kind of set the day right. And I think it's a moment that Lewis will never forget. So it was really cool. So let's check in here with the comments. Hey, good afternoon. Snow just started here. Gross. Did you guys get the rain too? And so hopefully it's not icy there too. And then Cindy is here. Good afternoon. I'm out at lunch, but wanted to say hello. Well, thanks for checking in. You're so good about that. Yeah, so today we're talking about gratitude, and we're going to focus on relationships and the power that they can have if we have good ones in our life, and how it can really allow us to live a healthier life. Sorry, I turn my phone off here. So gratitude. Why is gratitude important? When we're in that state of gratitude, so when we're really in that state of appreciation and we're aware of all these good things that are around us, it changes us inside and we become in a state of an abundance mentality. So therefore we have more to be thankful and grateful for in our life because we start paying attention to it. When you start focusing on the things that you don't have, that's what you're going to get less. That's the only thing you're going to pay attention to is the things that you don't have. And that doesn't create any kind of positive energy for yourself. Rather, appreciating what you do have increases your energy, and therefore you have more to give to others, and you have more positive thoughts, more happiness, you name it. All those good things come when when you have that attitude of gratitude. So that's why we're here every week, and that's why, um, it's very self. We all know being grateful for what you have is important, but sometimes we just need to talk about it and dive a little bit deeper into it to really make it bring the awareness of the importance and the power that it can have over our life. So go back to the comments here. Todd said, rain to ice first, froze the car door shut. Oh, stay inside. Yeah, please stay inside if you can too. That's not fun. The ice is just not fun. I don't mind snow as much. I really don't want to drive in it, but ice is just not fun. Kathy wrote, I'm grateful for living in Arizona in our sunny, warm weather. Yes. Well, you had many, many years in Minnesota where you had to put up with the winter weather, so you deserve some sunshine in your life. Hey, Christy, you're listening while going through the storage unit. Thankful we're no longer going to need it after we move. Yeah, that's so exciting. More space is awesome, and hopefully it'll allow you to kind of set up in a way that can create some good energy for you and workflow for your studio or workshop, whatever you call it. So that's exciting. Thanks for sharing that and being here today. So I did a little bit of research, and there was one article I'll refer to that I found some pretty cool information about relationships and how the quality of your relationships and having positive relationships really can impact our health and allow us to live a healthier life. And so it's really, paying attention to the people that you decide to surround yourself with. Are they the people that blame and complain and they kind of bond over that? And that's fine. We all need to have that source where you can express, vent, whatever. But it's how long do they stay there? Do they stay in that negative space? Or are they more problem solvers and allow you to grow and to move out of that negative space so you come back to that positive space? But if you're hanging out with the people that just are not helping lift you up. So if you're not able to lift them up, if they're not willing to go into this positive place, they just want to stay there in that negative place, you know, maybe you need to evaluate if that is an important relationship for you to continue to maintain. And that's a really tough thing, and typically from my experience, they kind of just naturally grow apart, if you will, if it's more of a toxic negative relationship. Sometimes you have to be more um, forceful and actually remove yourself from those groups. And when you do that, you get to then surround yourself and choose who you spend your time with, who you share your thoughts, your ideas, and who you can support and give your energy to as well. And then it becomes a partnership, a mutual relationship. And with all relationships, sometimes one side gives a little bit more than the other, but as long as it is mutually healthy, and you can support each other in a positive way, it gives us so many health benefits, and that's what I wanted to share. So less stress. So it kind of acts as that partnership, that friendship acts kind of like a buffer. So you always have that cheerleader, if you will. So when things are really stressful, you have this person or this group of people that are cheering you on, and that acts as a little, like I said, buffer for you when you're experiencing all this stress. It kind of allows you, okay, there's hope. I can get through this. I have my team. I have people who believe in me. I believe in me and all that good stuff as you move forward. So that's one of the cool things about having that positive community around you. Um, you also have healthier behaviors. So again, this is where surrounding yourself with the right people is important, things that you value and they also value. Because let's just say, for example, if they're like really active um, people, it's going to allow you to stay in that active lifestyle a lot easier when you're surrounded by other people doing those types of things. So just, kind of evaluating, the habits that other people have and how that matches, and is it in line with what you value or not? So that can be a really good motivating force for you to have that community, that group of people that have like values and interests and things like that to keep you motivated and growing in that way. Um, Better healing. I think we all know how nice it is when you're kind of feeling you were sick, or let's say you had surgery or whatever it is, how nice it is to know that you have people that are thinking of you. It just checking in on you, and it could be as simple as a quick text message that someone is thinking of you, or maybe they even stop by and just say hello and just to see their face, and that just gives you a little bit of hope, and that more leads me into the next one, that greater sense of purpose, that you have this mission, that you are here. And, we've talked about this before, but that power of kindness, that kindness effect is so huge. So, all of us typically want to, or we strive to do good. We strive to help others, or we strive to do better for the world. Typically, most people are like that, or at least I like to believe that that is the case. And being connected to someone, allowing you to do something good for others, it releases that good feeling, and then that good feeling creates that positive feeling inside of you, and then it can just ripple. You have the ripple effect from there, and it continues on, and that kindness just continues, and other people start passing it on, and um, it's contagious, if you will. So caring for someone, it releases the good hormones, the stress reducing hormones, and it gives us that sense of belonging, and that's so important for us as humans, because we're such social creatures. So the sense of purpose is it's a really huge effect of the power of our relationships, and when they're healthy, and how that can just change change our mindset, change our ability about how we're feeling. And then the cool part is it increases our longevity. So this was from this Harvard article that I read, and it stated that people who have, I'm going to read it because I wrote it down. People who have social support from family, friends, and their community are happier. They have fewer health issues, and they live longer. So that's pretty awesome right there. So that just shows how to take a step back sometimes and just evaluate how you feel around certain people. And if it's causing you those negative feelings, or it's bringing you down, or we all know when we're having those feelings, and it can happen once or twice, but if it continues to happen, you need to remember that you get to change your response. Remember the whole E plus R equals O. So event plus your response equals your outcome. So you have control over that response. So when you start feeling that negative energy from this interaction with this person, and you start to notice that your outcomes after you're done meeting with them are just not what you want them to be, then you can go back to that response and decide, maybe I need to um, limit the interactions I have with this person, or maybe I can share this little bit of positivity in the conversation and see if that creates a better outcome, and leaves leaves us both feeling better about our interaction instead of worse. I'm sure we've all interacted with difficult people, and you have to make those hard choices sometimes. And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be an awkward conversation. It can, like I said, it can just be something that gradually works itself out. Or maybe you're in a work environment that's kind of toxic. I know I had that experience, and it really started to change me a little bit. I'm typically a very positive person and love to see the good. And I really identified with the mission, and I identified with the good that we could do in this position. And I love that part. But the people around me, the overall politics of it was eating me alive. I started having that internal conflict. Every time I'd drive home from work, I would start thinking about these things, and I'd start having thoughts that were not serving me in any way. And then I'd bring it home to my family, and they don't deserve that. And they just want me to be happy and support me how they can, but I kept putting myself in that environment. So it took me a while, but once I was ready and removed myself from it, and it took a while to really see the difference. It was eye-opening that the power of that environment I was in, because of the toxic nature of it, it really had not hurt me, but it really had my emotional well-being was definitely declined while I was in that. Even though I loved what I was able to do to help veterans, I loved that part of it, and it was really cool. When the other stuff was overwhelming and taking over and losing focus, and even though I tried the different things to get different outcomes, the last thing I needed to change was just to remove myself from that situation. So I share that only so you realize that you have the power to create the life that you want. And it's not easy, and it's not something that happens overnight, but just paying attention to the quality of your relationships, whether that's a work relationship, personal relationship, groups that you belong, social groups, whatever it is. If just start paying attention to the quality of them and how they make you feel, because if it's not giving you those good feelings when you're done, then maybe you need to start reevaluating how much time you're actually spending with them, and then see where it goes from there. That's my 2 cents on the importance of relationships and healthy relationships, because when they're good, you have all those awesome benefits, and it helps you live longer. So that's even better. Um, let's see, Erin, look at you with all the science. Wow. Yeah. Thanks, Erin. So, yeah, so my call to achievement for this week is going to be, let me get to my banner here. We're going to nurture those relationships, okay? So, the people that really mean a lot to you, just reach out to 3 of them, and just every day, if you can, or just in general, just reach out to 3 people that mean something to you and appreciate them. Tell them thanks for always being there, or thanks for listening to me, or thanks for that tip, or I just want to let you know I'm really glad that I've met you, and or I really appreciate that you're able to join me for dinner, whatever it is. Just appreciate them and see how it makes them feel. It's pretty awesome, and you'll realize that, and it makes you feel good too that you're appreciating others. It again, you're changing any kind of expectations and just for appreciation. So again, once you change expectations for appreciation, you get more of it, and then you're in that state of gratitude and the state of abundance, and then it just kind of goes from there. And again, it's nothing super complicated, and that's, I think, what I love about it so much, is that it's just truly a habit that you have to create. And so maybe knowing the importance of these having good relationships in your life, maybe knowing why it's so good. Maybe that's more of a motivating factor to do something about some of the relationships you might have that aren't serving you and that aren't giving you the outcomes that make you feel good, that allow you to give as much as they give to you. And yeah, so everyone deserves to be happy and feel fulfilled. So the people are out there and you can find them. You can, there's social groups in your community. There's your family that you can reach out to if they are, the quality people that you want to spend your time with. Um, Facebook has groups. I know I'm part of our success group and we have this amazing group there, but then we also have like this little inner group with the Masters of Success program where we get to exchange business ideas and business, not issues, but problem solve through some things. And I have all these people that come in and share their tips, their advice, their encouragement to get me through. And I leave there feeling energized, and I leave there knowing that I was able to do that for them and they were able to do that for me. And that was pretty cool and really powerful. So I just encourage you to find those groups for yourself because it really can pay off in the long run and just allow you to have more joy and success. So Aaron wrote, great call to achievement. Thanks. Yes. So, okay. Well, that's it for today. I think I talked really fast or something. I thought this one was going to go long, but it definitely was a little bit shorter, still over 20 minutes. So we're doing good there. But I just want to wish you all a happy Thursday, a wonderful weekend. If the storms are hitting you, because I think this is, according to our AccuWeather app, it said this is a massive storm. So um, it's probably affecting lots of people. So everyone stay safe out there and reach out to those people and let them know how much you appreciate them. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.